Welcome everyone. Today, 423. It's currently 1:42 in the morning, aka the morning for me. It's not the morning, it's the afternoon, but I haven't started my job and sleep way too much lately. And still haven't been able to get like a full day of playing a ton of games, but I did play and study quite a lot yesterday. So, all right, I'm going to go with Knight of 6 here. I didn't check my opponent's rating, damn it. Or the profile, I mean. Yeah, okay. Let's go to D5 then. I'm gonna go with the copycat. Let's see if they know their stuff. Here comes the bishop. If he comes after the bishop, I don't think I'm concerned. Now I'll create some Luft. Why not? Because they played a pretty passive move there with bishop e2. I think bishop d3 is slightly better, but I'm going to create some Luft. And then I'll probably just go for bishop d6, just go for a solid setup, and like c6. I think with these d4, d5 games, oh gosh, as black, I prefer going for like c6 when possible and just have like a solid setup instead of, I know c5 is good a lot of the time, but I get into trouble sometimes with the checks. Sometimes you get a check, like a nasty check, and a knight hops in, and I don't know. But I have noticed as white, the early c5, queen b6 gives me a lot of trouble. There's actually some lines in London where, okay, is he wanting to like maybe go knight b5? He put his knight in front of the pawn, and for a sort of Jobava-esque setup. I could just castle, but I could play a6 too. I'm gonna go a6 because I can always start a queenside expansion. I want to castle first, then maybe I'll go c5. Just need to be careful because the bishop will be undefended. Actually, c5 is a blunder. Yeah, c5 would be a blunder. Let's castle because here takes. So let's wow. Just what is with people lately? I guess this works, but I've never seen this move g4 so much. Is he really gonna go for this? Here takes. That doesn't work. I would win a pawn that way. I'll just drop the bishop all the way back, I guess. Yeah, this doesn't work. That's just a free pawn, my guy. Let me just double check. Takes, knight takes. I could go knight takes, though, too. Takes, then bishop takes. That looks kind of nice, actually. I mean, he's got to take it, so... What do I want on this square? A knight or a bishop? I think the... Although knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. If he goes f4, I could always snap that knight off. I'm going to go with knight takes. Maybe this is a mistake, but anything is probably winning. Just a healthy pawn up. But also, I just like that this defends the knight so I can move my queen. I could go like queen d6. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think g4 was, maybe g4 was okay, but I think I'm just going to go back and back now. I'll just leave that knight. I mean, the knight's not going anywhere. So he wants maybe this like nasty pin, but if I just go here and here, then we're Gucci. And then I could hop the knight in maybe. Happy to trade, I think. Very happy to oblige you there. Let's go here. I could also just let him take. Yeah, what if I go here, let him take with a knight? I guess he could snap the knight off first. Guys, I wish I could share the music. It would be copyright on YouTube, but listen to some good music. Mind Against, let me tell you. New favorite. It's like hardly techno, but it is technically techno, I think. Okay. Here. We go takes. Queen takes. I don't want the pawns to double. I could go here instead. He'll take with a queen, probably. And I'll just jump my knight in. Don't see why I wouldn't. He's going to deny the trade and probably go back to g3, which looks fine. And I think I'll... see, I'd like my knight on e5, e4, but it's currently not possible. Could go here. Could go knight h6, knight f5. All right, now I can start attacking. Because then I have queen here. Oh, baby, that looks nice. Bishop c5. I'm sure he's going to try to do some stuff with his rook. So let's see. Bishop c5, rook f3. Queen here. The rook moving over. Oh, queen there isn't possible. Here, here. 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 There. Ugh, dang it. And I wish I could take and then like skewer the queen, but I'd have to line that up. Okay. Still, I think it's the best move. Okay, I'm going to do it. This is clearly a better diagonal, and I need to open up for my queen. If he moves the rook down, I could also like just jump my knight back. Yeah, so as predicted, here, there. This doesn't work. Does this work? No. Here. Jump back. This is the only thing my opponent has. I don't want to give him any chances because I'm definitely winning. I just... Here, here, here. There's no way for him to threaten. There. Ah. Here, here. But like I could also just... Here, there, there. Pushes, takes. You can't. Okay. I'm going to go queen f3. I'll let you go here, and I'm just going to offer a queen trade. Because I think you're going to lose this pawn. And I feel confident enough winning. Because if he takes, it opens up the e file. I can bring a rook over, and this e pawn should drop because it's pinned. They can't push it either. Our opponent is 1838 from Suriname. That's right, guys. I had to get thrown back into the trenches and battle my way out against the 1800s. But sometimes setbacks are necessary. This is also my queen is lined up against the rook. So I could even go fancy knight f2 probably. If he doesn't do anything. But here he takes, so that wouldn't work yet. And my opponent is up on time, but we still got 4 minutes. That's more than enough. Now, here he goes queen h5. He's really trying to hold on here. So what if I go d4 now? d4, he can't go knight here. I could go knight here, then it's attacking the rook. He can't bring the queen out. That looks really passive, though. This looks more aggressive. I'm not worried about this. Like, he'd have to bring the rook over. And then I'll just drop the knight back, and the knight does a really good job of guarding. Like, the knight on f6, my king is not all that weak. He'd have to get both his queen and rook on the h file, and even then I can probably just play f6 and good. All right, if he goes here, the question is, do I take and let him take? Probably not, right? Here, I can just keep taking. Wow. Can't I just take here now, though? This is still hanging. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. This takes. Queen takes. Queen takes. Rook takes. Or is this better? Takes. Bishop takes. I don't like that. And if at any point, like, he tries to trade, I mean, I'll just trade the queens off and this is winning. C2 is hanging. I can play d3. This position is pretty easy to play, and I'm freezing cold, dude. It's nice out, guys. The weather in Paris, you know, you don't always get this. You don't always get blue. In the winter, you get a lot of gray. Yeah, I just want to trade now. I just want to trade. I'm up 2 points of material. Position is also really good. I just want to trade down, unless you like. I don't think I want to go into some fancy, crazy checkmate line. There's no need for that. Just to burn my clock and end up losing because my attack didn't work. I'm just going to try to play natural moves. Played with my chestnut board a little bit last night. I actually beat the 2200 ELO computer. I don't know if it's like 2200 chess.com. It was Stockfish, so you know, typically Stockfish, if you're just like, if you finish against a computer when you're analyzing whatever, I think it's like 3,000 or something. Okay, but I have takes, and then I could also just go here. No, but let's just go probably takes. And I can go d3. And I can open things up for my rooks. Also, if he takes with a queen, like, I can maybe actually look for some kind of checkmate stuff. Let's go check. If it goes king here, I have check. If it goes king there, I'll go... Sure. I'll go check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. King here. Rook there, I mean. It's a little bit annoying, but then I can just swing over. Just keep gobbling pawns. Takes, rook here, check. And then I'll maybe take another one. I am a little bit, I just gotta be a little bit careful because like all of the files are open towards my king, but g6 should be fine. Just don't blunder something stupid. He's gonna go queen h5. Oh. Okay, so he's gonna go there. But that won't be fast enough. Rook here, I'll just trade everything off. Gotta keep your cool, guys. I noticed that a lot in the over the board tournament. There was a lot of my opponents, not a lot of them, but some of them. Hold that thought. Check here. Should we just be fancy? Here, here. Check. Here, here. Check. Mate. Uh-huh. I'll just trade everything. If it goes here, I have mate. Just don't blunder checkmate. That's all I need to do. Keep the rook pinned. This is nice. If here, I'll go here. Oh, all right. Because here I have check. Yeah, all right. Just win the end game. It's not ideal, but okay, actually gotta be careful not to flag. Let me speed up on the clock a little bit. Just push the pawns. Create a little fortress for my king. Um, Gotta be careful he doesn't try to pull a fast one on me. And that I don't stalemate him. Whoops, should have. No, this is fine. All right. Take a look at this. Yeah, like D5, facing D4 is my weakest link right now. My openings I'm not really thrilled with, and like every single opponent in the tournament played E4, which was nice, but I definitely need to improve. I've been starting with knight F6 because now if they go for like this, I transpose. I'll just play D5 and transpose. But if they go for an immediate bishop F4, I really do like this C6 line. I think every position that I've gotten thus far from this, I really like, and it just throws a London player off. Anyways, but let's see what we got here. So we get to this position. This is fine. This is the copycat. They should be playing C4 at some point. Even right away, I think you can play C4. It's the best move. Yeah. But this is fine too. And then E6, if knight H4, bishop G4, this would get you into trouble. I've kind of memorized this. I've tried to... Wait, does this work? No. Does this work? Does this work now? Takes... Why does this... I just looked at this the other day and it said bishop G3 and that I'm... Oh, because I can take on G4. Okay, so anyways, if that's what happens if they ever go after my bishop, and then I play H3. Otherwise, I could have played C5 right away, but I'll just keep the bishop because they already took the time to play this passive move, bishop E2. They're not going to move it again to D3. I mean, they could, but it'd be a wasted move. So I thought I'd keep the bishop. Here I could have played G5. Okay, or just castles. A6, probably a little bit slow, but doesn't hurt too bad. I just didn't want knight B5. Castles, yeah, what is this? I've been getting this all the time. It's G4, super aggressive, but it looks like it does not really work. I'll just drop back with the bishop. And then I saw G5 is just a mistake. Like it just flat out loses a pawn. So that was pretty much it. All I had to do was convert. Go for an attack, but pressure on the weak backwards pawn. Here instead I had, I did have bishop takes check, just trade 2 pieces for the rook. Really? I'm still up 1 pawn, but then D4 at the end. Very clever. Okay, takes here. Got it. Missed that. Takes is fine. D3 was also fine. D3? Yeah, I was looking at that move, I guess. Because then I have knight takes D1, discover check. If you go here, you lose even more material. Okay. This just seemed like the easiest way, that I was sure I wasn't making any mistakes. Granted, the end, like I had to be a little bit careful, but I'm feel pretty confident. 3 pawns up, like I just need to make sure that I don't ever let that H pawn go and just build a fortress, push the pawns. Don't flag. And then don't stalemate. All right, guys. Well, that is day 423. I'll be playing some more, maybe streaming later. Hope your 2025 is going well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.